Alright, we made it. It is April 14th, and we just made it to our launch here in Virginia, Southern Virginia. We were a little bit later than we were planning, but it was a long drive. It took us about 10 hours in total to get here with a couple stops. I had to stop for a nap about an hour ago, and we're gonna try to get things figured out here with the boat. Hopefully it floats and everything. And we're gonna be going to a spot that we got really close last year on one of the last couple days. And hopefully Corinne can kill her first out-of-state turkey.
Let's get it.
Let's get after it. Well, we hustled into this spot because last year, the last couple days, we had a gobbler in here that was absolutely on fire, but couldn't get him killed. So we didn't really know where to start exactly, so we came up in here and did a little loop and called up in here, didn't get any responses. So we're just gonna hop back on the boat and do some cruising around on the boat and calling up into some ravines and into these ridges around the lake, and do a little bass fishing, turkey fishing and bass fishing. That's why we love this trip so much, is because there's always something that you can be doing. Even when the birds aren't talking, we can be fishing and listening at the same time. So we're gonna cover some ground on the water, and we're just getting started here. We got 5 days, and hopefully at some point we can cross paths with old Longbeard.
Yeah.
Old Tom. Let's go catch some fish. Big jumper. What do you need from me? You good? Oh my gosh.
Is that a smallmouth?
No. That's just a big ass largemouth. Way to go.
Holy shit.
Nice fish, babe. Awesome. This looks like this last year. Like a picture. Good work.
That was cool.
Checking out a spot that our buddy found last trip. He got into gobblers over here, and it butts up to some really good private. And basically, that big ridge back there is the only good roosting ridge in the area, and we're on the private side, obviously, just checking these fields, and there's a big lone hen right there, which tells me there's probably not too far away, there's probably a gobbler somewhere. There's a black spot back in there too that I can't see if it's a turkey or not.
I don't think it is.
You saw what I was talking about. Yeah. That's good sign though. We might be here in the morning. We're gonna try to roost here tonight, and we just didn't have the energy to put the boat in the water and do all that after driving all night last night. So we're out cruising some roads, checking fields, and killing a little time before fly up. We're gonna try to put one to bed tonight, so I'll let you know if we see anything else. near where we need them to be.
Let's go. It's so cool though.
That's awesome. That's what we're looking for.
Yeah,
Does he have a hen?
It almost looks like he's on one.
Oh, he's fanned up again. Yeah.
What the heck's swimming in the water over there? I think it's an otter.
It's a nice long beard. That's cool. What's going on?
Well, we're driving past this property and I spotted a really nice gobbler. So Nick looked into it and he found who this lady is that owns this or is a trust or whatever it is. So we went, knocked on her door. Probably one of the nicest people I've ever met. And she told us we can hunt here, so we got back in here. We can for sure see a hen. I don't have eyes on the gobbler yet, but Nick said he heard a slight shot gobble after we heard a goose, so we're just kind of coming up with a game plan, seeing where they settle in for the night, and we'll be back in the morning. Hopefully we'll have a good story tomorrow.
Going straight away from us.
I can literally see the trees, and I actually have a perfectly clear view. You should take a look.
I will. So he's like, we just watched him pitch out of the field, across the field about 100 yards and up into a tree right on the edge of the field. So I'd say we have a pretty good idea of where we need to be in the morning. What's up?
I don't know where to start.
Well, we are at the parking spot here on this private permission piece that we just got permission to yesterday. And we made a game plan this morning to sneak up the road, get past the tree line where these turkeys are roosted, and then come in along the edge of the tree line, just because where they're positioned, there's no way they're going to see us walking the field edge in on the same tree line as them. It's pretty dense, deciduous. Is it coniferous? Coniferous forests. It's pines. There's pines up there, so they're not gonna be able to see us walking the field edge in. We're gonna get nice and close to them, and our plan's gonna be very little calling. We think they're gonna fly into the field. Whether they're in range or not, we don't know, obviously, but there's a chance they'll fly down right in front of us in range, and we won't have to hardly make a call. So, all right, we're gonna sneak in, and we'll see you guys when we're set up. beautiful. Deep breaths, deep breaths. Stay still. Do you have a good beat on him? No?
Yes.
Kill him.
Come on, let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
What do you think? Good job, baby. Good job. Good job.
Oh my God.
Way to go.
Day freaking 2.
First out of state
my
bird.
God.
Boy, it doesn't get any better than that. 35 yards.
Oh,
Gobbled in our faces. You've never had that before.
oh my God.
Couldn't ask for anything better, really. What a show. What a show. Are you on safety?
Yeah, I checked it like 4 times.
Go ahead and empty it. Since you're tagged out and stuff.
I don't even know what to say.
Nothing to say. Sometimes there's nothing to say about it. That was beautiful. It couldn't have been any better, honestly.
How far was he?
35.
Oh.
That's right where we want them. Beautiful.
I was like starting to lose it a little bit.
I
Could you see me
You were
shaking?
visibly shaking, yeah.
Well, last night we decided we wanted to take it easy. We were driving around and we saw this gobbler in this field here. We asked, we got permission from a super sweet woman, and we came back, watched him in this field here with a hen, and saw the exact tree that he went to go roost in. And this morning we came in, we got him right off the roost. He came flying down with one hen, and he did exactly what we hoped for. Nick called a little bit, and he slowly started making his way towards us. He initially was about 60-ish yards from us, got him in at about 35, and I took the shot. And it was within about 15 minutes of shooting light, and it could not have worked better. I pretty much couldn't contain myself. I was shaking and crying, and this was just the most beautiful morning. Day 2, my first out-of-state bird, and I'm just super grateful, and I feel very blessed.